all right. What is up? We are in Italy, in Bari, and this is a very nice parking place where you can leave your car. Of course, it's paid parking, but it is not too expensive. And from here, you can take the bus to go to the center and visit the old Venetian town of Bari. It is such a huge parking, and then in this section, as you can see, there is space for the campers, and in the other side there is gonna be the beach right behind these bushes. It's a bit windy today and it's a bit cloudy. Hopefully it's not gonna rain on me. We will be taking a walk from here towards the old town, and on my way I will be showing you the things that I think is important. Also, I need to mention and remind you, yesterday I grabbed a cappuccino from the coffee shop and it cost me €1.50 pure. And at the moment, as you can see in the background, kids are playing football and they are having a good time. Yeah. In the other side of the street, there is another parking, and that's kind of unorganized, and it seems like a free parking, but I wouldn't recommend that one because this parking has security cameras and your vehicle can stay under watch. And right getting out of the parking, we have this beautiful park and walking path with benches that you can sit, you can come for a run. I notice in the morning people who are running and all of that stuff. And in the right side there is also a park with some gym equipment that you can also do some exercise. In case if you have a camper van and you are parked here, you can do some exercises here. Also, not forget to mention, like about 50 or 100 meters from here on the left side, there is a gym that you can also go, maybe train for a day and take a shower and make yourself comfortable. Right now I will show you the beach. That was close. So we also have kite surfers. These are the gym equipments that I was talking about. I like the color. And right in front of the beach here we have public toilets. They are paid toilets, and behind the toilets there are the showers. So you have the beach on the right side, and then you have the showers and the public toilet right in front of the beach, and it is working and it's open and it's available. Now we are getting closer towards the guy who is doing the kite surfing. We are on the seafront side. Of course, Bari has a lot more than I can explore in one visit, or you can explore in one visit. It already feels like a beautiful, beautiful place. Yeah. And here, a few steps away from the parking area, we have a cantina where you can grab a drink, maybe a sandwich, various things that they offer here, and they have also sitting area as well. Over here, this machine sounds to me like I cannot read what it says, it's in Italian, but it gives me a feeling if you would bring certain bottles or aluminum cans and throw it here, it can give you some points on some certain special kind of card that you can use it to buy bus tickets and other various stuff. and it possibly also offers some change in return in case if you are collecting those items that they are requiring. So that's also a very nice thing to see. We could possibly have this also in cities such as Heraklion and Chania, to offer something in return, so people are motivated to collect the bottles and bring them back and get something in return. So right, getting out of this walking area, here in front of me we have a gelato shop. It's been noticed also in the Google Maps. You can look it up. They are open all weekend, and that is the bus that you can take, and it can take you to the center. And if you are in the same area parking your car, we are not too far from the train station. Train station is just about maybe 200 meters from here, so you can take the train to go to other places. It's a very nice and compact place. Yeah. How do I feel about it? I like it. It's very nice. It's very organized. Of course, every place has its pros and cons, ups and downs, but overall, it's an amazing city, and it's a very beautiful city that you can take the ferry from here to Igoumenitsa or to Patra in Greece and visit those places as well. The price of 1 liter diesel is €1.60, and the price of unleaded the petrol is €1.76. And we have very beautiful pillars, light pillars across this walking path. They are made very strong. They look very sturdy. Some of them are had gotten a little bit rusty, but it seems like they are here for a long time. And this is the beach. Here we have the beach, and we have the kite surfer having a good time. I think Bari is giving us many options for parking, and the signs are mostly, almost every single time, it's in Italian, and it is difficult to distinguish if it's parking for the citizens, those who live here, or it's a paid kind of parking, or if it's free parking in certain hours. That's what I cannot understand. But what I can see, there in many places there are cars parked, and there are many opportunities around the Bari, around the town, that you can find a parking in different prices, in different options, different sizes, height, and everything, that you can park your car and get to visit the city. Why I'm emphasizing on parking? Because parking is the most important aspect in case if you have a car rented, or if you have your own car and visiting this beautiful city. And look at this, it's getting gorgeous and beautiful. It's written there, Provincia. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And the watchtower is tall. It is really tall and it's really beautiful. Yeah. And we are kind of getting closer towards the old town of Bari. So far, such a lovely city. And you know that I like these seafront side walking paths or running paths. It gives every city a very beautiful, breathable identity, and Italians have made sure of that it is as beautiful, as precise. I don't know if many people have ever tried to pay attention to this small little detail, which is unique. If you stand here and you look at these pillars, they look almost precisely in order. There is like a millimeter or 2 millimeters back and forth, but it is just straight. And of course, we know Italian designing, architecture, even mobile designing is like top notch. They wouldn't be able to make Ferrari if they wouldn't be able to get this line straight. And it is not like a small line, it is a kilometer of like preciseness. Yeah. So this is what happens when you are walking around the towns. It's not just about the bars and about this and that. Sometimes the details are hidden in things in ways that you may not notice, but if you pay good attention, you possibly will. Yeah. Look at the guy playing with the dog on the traffic light stop. Such a beautiful picture. I absolutely love traveling in this season, September. End of September and start of October, November. This is the best season. Right now I'm taking a walk. I'm not sweaty. I'm not feeling like the sun is trying to kill me and just evaporate me. It feels like there is a nice, very perfect balance of cold breeze, a little bit of cloud and a little bit of sun. And even if it is totally sunny, the wind and the temperature is so optimal that it makes it so pleasant to walk under the sun. I personally definitely will always be traveling in this weather conditions and in this season, because it makes so much sense. You are not frustrated, you have appetite for food, you have appetite to have a very light conversation, to be social. But if you are kind of suffering from the heat and all of that stuff and blah blah, then it makes it really difficult. So if you want to visit Bari, there could be never a better time than right now. Yeah. One thing is for sure, if you were thinking about visiting a city or a place, Google Maps, reviews, other applications are never enough to give you a good understanding or something that you possibly can relate to in a way that kind of motivates you to visit a city. Why? Because when I arrived here, I started looking into map, I started looking into Google Earth, and I was trying to understand and trying to give myself the feel of this city, that if I want to stay here, if I want to make a video of this place, or if I want to continue moving to other cities such as Rome or Venice or Milan. But that was totally wrong. My idea, the picture that Google Maps or Google Earth or other applications or some pictures or blog posts drawn in my brain is an absolutely false image. Maybe it matches my expectations and agreements and disagreements about 10% or maybe even 5%. But now that I'm physically here and I'm taking the walk, I just told myself, I'm so glad that I've made the decision to stay and take my time and walk through the city myself personally. If I would have escaped just based on those reviews or based on the Google Maps or Google or whatever application that was used to try to understand the city, if I had made my decision based on that and skipped the city, believe me, I would have missed this pleasant feeling which I got from just standing and looking at the city and looking at this beautiful seafront side and the rest of the buildings and the architecture and the people that are walking around. They are laughing, they are walking their dogs and all of that stuff. I would have missed a big chunk of Italy just by looking at the application. So my point is, whenever, if you are doubting to visit a place, or if Google Maps or if you think that Google Earth is enough to convince you to visit or not visit a place, don't go for it. Listen to your intuition and to your gut and give that place a visit, and you will begin to feel, or you will find out for yourself, that it is a complete different experience than visiting a place personally, than just trying to understand and get a feel of the place online with maps or Google Maps. Yeah, so I hope I have made myself clear. Now we are getting closer to the old town of Bari. It is getting beautiful and it's getting busier, and as you can see, we have more and more people sitting on the benches and drinking coffee and having a good time. And on the left side we have nice beautiful buildings. Even the bus driver is nicely suited up in a t-shirt, no, in a shirt with a tie. It is so freaking amazing to see a bus driver like nicely suited up and taking you around. You can trust that guy. It's beautiful. This city is very beautiful. If you pay attention to the details, it's just amazing. Of course, not every bus driver would be suited up like that, but there are many of them that they are suited up very, very nicely. Now we are reaching the edge of the old town of Bari. On the right side, I can see there is a marina and also parking, and I can see some boats are parked over there. Let me give you a back view towards the rest of the town that we walked from to this area. Look how gorgeous it is, how beautiful it is, the seafront side. And here we also have parking, zona a pagamento per tutti. So Tarifa or Aria, €1. I don't know what it exactly says, but it seems like if it is a paid parking for partying. Anybody who can read Italian, please let us know in the comment section what does it mean, so we get educated next time when we find ourselves being able to help us. We will be very much thankful and grateful for your support and help. Okay, I'm starting to get a grip of it. It is solar powered machine over here, and it seems like we can pay by Visa card and MasterCard, and also it accepts change, and then we can input some numbers for the amount of hours that stay here, and it can give us a ticket to be officially parked here. Yeah, I don't see any bigger cars, but I see lots of small size cars are parked here, and I think that's the story here, that you can buy a ticket right on the parking from that machine, and then you can park your car. And right before entering the old town, we have a very nice little square here, like a park area, green. These two palm trees looks beautiful. I think now we are just arriving at the fishing port of Bari. Right in front of me I can see fishing boats, and they have similar colors to the boats that you would notice in Chania or in the Venetian port of Heraklion. It seems like a fishing market to me, this area. Yep, this is the fishing port, and it is the fish market of Bari. The way Italians are talking, there is too much musicality to it. I should say beautiful musicality to it. Right now we are right in front of entering the old town of Bari. We have two options. One is like we can follow the people entering the city from here, where there will be the coffee shops and all of that stuff. And the other one is kind of walking on this wall kind of thing, like exactly such as the Venetian walls of Heraklion or Chania. Hey,
Tu?
yes, yes, yes.
Name?
Zamir Paktian.
Amir Patano.
These kids are curious about the YouTube channel. Hi, subscribe and like. Okay, let me show you. Yeah, kids are always curious and motivated about these YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram stuff. Always, they find it interesting, and I show them my channel. Hopefully, they will subscribe. Yeah. So speaking of the Venetian walls of Heraklion and Chania, so here we have the exact same thing, but it's a little bit different, but it is very similar. Yeah. Wow, look at the building, this architecture, it's gorgeous. If Bari is like this, imagine how Rome is gonna be. And on the right side, we have quite a futuristic design next to the old design. It seems the architecture is like old, advanced architecture. Very futuristic, but imagine if like thousands of years ago they have invented something very advanced and then it still is from those ages, it will be like this. Also, it kind of reminds me the architecture of the movie Dune, if you have seen it. Yeah. And this is how it looks if you look back towards the area that we walked and the fishing port of Bari and some taller buildings and hotels. Belvedere di Fortino, like they are calling the fortress Fortino. There you go, we have a camper parked over there. So it shows like parking is not that big of an issue. The question is, how do I feel? Do I feel like a tourist, or I feel like it's been the same kind of series of places that I've been visiting? To be honest, it is not giving me that very different view. Like if you have been especially on Crete in Chania, it is very much similar. Of course, the buildings here are a little bit huge, and we have the style of the churches are changing from Orthodox to Catholic, but overall the feel of the city, the feel of the ambience, the sounds, you can understand that it is they are speaking Italian, but overall the way the vibes are, the way everything seems and feels is very much similar. Like it's very much similar to Chania's Old Town. Even if we include Heraklion, there is a little bit of modernism going on, and there is also a little bit of the Old Town. The remaining is there. It is quite similar. So even when it comes to certain modern architecture choices, they have been made quite similar to one another. Yeah. But if you ask me, how do you feel about it? I feel about it so damn good. It is such an privilege, and it is such an amazing feeling to be visiting these places. Yeah, and you should too. This is gorgeous. Very, very gorgeous. So we can enter the old town from any place. We can choose to still go on a little bit further than enter, and then we can enter from here as well. Look at this little cute door under this tower. And this would be another entrance to the old town of Bari. It is stairs, and I just noticed to mention something. If you would look at the walls, they are magnificent, but look at how much green area we have in front of the walls, and then look at the pedestrian walking space. It is huge on the both sides. At least you can fit on one line 5 people walking straight, so they have given very good attention to make the pedestrian area quite wide and breathable, and that gives the city a very beautiful atmosphere, that everybody is walking, not hindered or not kind of slowed down by the other pedestrian. And look at this arch over here. It very Venetian style. Yeah, I'm very interested now to go personally visit the city of Venice, or Venetia. Is that the correct? Yeah, way to say it. Now we are gonna enter the old town of Bari. Okay, so here you go, via Venezia. It says Venezia. Look at this street, it is full of flags.
Ehi, dai! Vabbè, quando devo andare a preparare? That's it.
Quelle sono le tue mani. Sono di mano, aspetta.
Usci, capuri, accettate.
We finally get to hear Italian. So lovely. If you remember, Naxos, the old town, has the same kind of low floor tunnels.
Ma che vuole la pastina omogeneizzata? A me di più la pastina, ma me la pastina.
And look at this, the way they have built this arch here. So holy moly, it's very beautiful.
Święty Mikołaj, chcesz wziąć święty Mikołajem?
Piazza San Nicola. I gotta mention there is not a specific path in my head that I am gonna follow while exploring the old town of Bari, but I think there is in tourist information they can give you a map that you can follow up the points and the places like the point A, the point B, the point C. So that could also make somewhat sense to you. But for me, I'm just chill and out and about to take a walk and kind of hang around and not take it to the next level. But if you are someone who wants to explore every corner and every historic point of this place, then you can do that as well by talking to the tourist information office.
devono chiamare.
Dai, integri un po' alla volta.
Sì, sì. C'è stato un miracolo, Dio
انت لو واحد قلت لك بريك يا احمد خدت البركه.
Saint Marco di Veneziano, the Veneziani. So that's the way to the Saint Marco di Veneziani from Venice. Veneziani definitely means somebody from Venice. Saint Marco di Veneziani. So gorgeous and cozy. Imagine if it's raining and you are eating here, it makes it so beautiful.
Het is leuk om belangrijk.
So here we are in front of this beautiful castle which I was looking at in Google Maps, and it didn't seem too inviting to me when I was looking at it with Google Maps and Google Earth. But now that I'm standing here and I can hear the ambience of the city and the traffic and the people and everything, it just is a different experience.
Pomagają, żeby zdobywała, żeby nie robiła przed.
Wow, look at the scale of this castle and the towers. Entrance to the castle is possible, but I guess you have to pay a fee for it in order to get inside, which is not in this particular run my plan to go and visit inside. These places are much more beautiful to visit when you are with right parea or let's say partner. I will leave this for another time to visit. But now we will be walking back into the Venetian city of Bari. Here we have right in front of the castle a nice square with seats and some beautiful, beautiful houses. It says Municipio Strada Arcobasso.
Io non faccio
Back there you could smell every goodness that you wish to.
Smakuje ci? Dobra. Uno al pomodoro, uno piccante e uno classico grande.
Serve.
Yeah, nice. We have fresh pasta, they are making it here. And they have different colors and flavors, flowers.
Non la cattedrale.
Area pedonale. So it's finish of the walking area, possibly. Oh, yeah, area pedonale, you can enter here. Oh, it's also okay for some of those other vehicles that you can take it with you. Here it is. Pedonale, pedoni, and pedia. Pedi. It's pedia means friends or kids, young kids, and it could be used different ways in Greek language. And pedi means child, and pedonale, pedoni. I hope I'm not butchering because I read it a few seconds ago, that sentence, ped, with P-E-D. Yeah, so it is quite, it quite relates to each other. And this particular area almost feels same exactly as the, if you have been to the old Venetian town of Retimno, it's very, very similar to one particular area of that town.
Vabbè, prendo sul pantino.
This place is like a maze. It's very easy to get lost and not find yourself like which area you are. But no matter which corner you take and which part you go, you will get to see very beautiful architecture, beautiful, beautiful shops, and everything is somehow a combination that makes you feel like wanna explore more and wanna see more. Yeah. At the end, I had to use a little bit of a Google map to find my way back to the starting point through the old Venetian town of Bari. So yeah, it is not that easy to find your way through the old town. You gotta use the map. And so we are gonna be going back to that starting point from within the old town. As you can see, I'm using the Google map. Oh yeah. Oh, I can take a ride here. Sanrino, el gelato al natural.
Koptum saçım yaş oraya koyacağım.
Okay, so what happened is we began the walk from this area getting into the old town. We actually didn't enter the old town. We went this way around the Venetian walls of this town, Bari, and then we came out from here. In case if you or somebody who wants to go inside from here, that's also a nice option to choose from, but I would recommend personally, it's a very nice scenic route to take the first walk on the walls of Bari, and then from the other side enter and get to see what we saw along this walk. So what are my thoughts overall about this beautiful town? I think it's an amazing town. It's very beautiful. It is very gorgeous. It's very clean. It smells good. And you will get to see lots of beautiful things here. And I don't know about the surrounding. I don't know about what else is going on. Please, somebody educate us in the comment section if you are well aware of this place. And yeah, what could I say? I definitely would spend a night or two here. Yeah, to go out, eat something, and get to experience the nightlife. And if there are any other things, historical landmarks or any other activities that are interesting that we can participate, definitely that could be in the list. And overall, just taking a walk within the town is a pleasant experience. So hope you enjoyed this video and it brought you something nice, something that makes you happy, because it made me happy walking through this beautiful town. And give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Share your thoughts, recommendations in the comment section, and if you want to support me and support my channel and support my journey throughout the Europe, then my PayPal account link, Patreon account link in the description. Go ahead, do whatever you can. And if you wanna just follow the journey, then you can also do that by subscribing to the channel. Other than that, until the next time, peace.